Hey everybody, this is Charlie from Charlie Cobra Reviews. Hope you're having yourself a wonderful day. This is going to be our review for Loki episode 1, and this is going to be a little bit different from the reviews that I've done in the past, mainly because usually I wait for a show to be finished with before I start doing a review. But in this one, I wanted to make sure that I kept up with everybody and get in on some of those discussions about people's thoughts on what they think about the show as the episodes are being released on a weekly basis, and also those fan theories about what's going on, what's happening, and kind of where the show's progressing. Um, so yeah, with that being said, this is going to be the non-spoiler section. So, first off, I was super excited for this highly anticipated series since Marvel was finally going to answer the question of what happened to the other Loki. During the events of Marvel's Endgame, Loki escaped using the Tesseract when the Avengers went back in time. Many fans wondered what happened to this Loki, as the Loki in the present timeline met his demise at the hands of Thanos. Now, Marvel lets us know what happened to Loki and the Tesseract in this 6 episode Disney Plus series. Now, it's the third Disney Plus series to be released after WandaVision and The Falcon and the Winter Soldier. Loki brings us more of Tom Hiddleston and the fan favorite character Loki. Now, I have to say that this episode didn't disappoint. This episode didn't give away much, and if you saw the trailers, most of it was from this first episode. Without giving away any spoilers, this episode's about Loki finding out who and what the TVA are and what they want with him. It looks like there was a lot of attention to the plot and detail of storytelling, although a lot of it was building up what's to come. I think it did an excellent job for setting the vibe and feel of the series and the storyline going forward. I really dug the whole time variance authority and the animation explaining everything. I also really liked Owen Wilson and his character Agent Mobius. There was a good mix of humor and emotion, but missing a lot of action. For a nearly hour-long episode, a lot didn't really happen, and the location didn't change much of what was mostly happening in the TVA location. The thing that impressed me the most was the cinematography and how the episode felt like watching a big summer blockbuster movie. What I didn't like was, although other characters were hinted at and showed up, we really only met Owen Wilson's character and have to wait and see if anyone else that showed up is going to become more important later on. I don't want to say more than what I've already said, and especially in a non spoiler episode review. So this is where I'll stop, but if you want to know what I thought about everything in more detail, check out our spoiler review, which is going to be next. And I give this episode an 8 out of 10, and the Loki series definitely gets my must see seal of approval. If you haven't seen this series yet, what are you waiting for? New episodes of Loki premiere every Wednesday on Disney Plus. Alright, so next up is going to be the spoiler section review, so I'll give you a little bit of time to pause the video or come back and see it at a later time. Alright, so I really dug this episode and thought it was great. It finally answered the lingering questions we all had after watching Endgame and what happened to Loki when he escaped the Avengers after grabbing the Tesseract. Now, I won't go over every single thing that happens in the episode, but I will tell you what I liked and what I didn't. So one thing I really liked was the humor and the comedy that they have going for them throughout the whole episode. Right from the beginning with the scene of the TVA capturing Loki and Hunter B-15, which was that woman, just smacks him in slow motion. That was just great. And especially the panic on Loki's face as they disintegrate the other detainee in the lobby of the TVA. I mean, he was looking for that ticket in his pocket fast. Now, I really like that explanation video on the monitor of the lobby and the whole animation with that Miss Minutes character explaining the whole, TVA and, why they were created and what they do. I thought it was a rather cleverly done info dump. Now, there were some really great emotional scenes, like when Loki sees the future of his timeline and how Owen Wilson tells him that he's the reason his mother dies in the future by telling the prisoners where to go when they escape the prison underneath Asgard. And really, when he gets to be able to view everything of his future timeline and how he sees that everyone dies, Freya, Odin, and even himself. There was some really solid acting from Tom Hiddleston during those emotional scenes, and Owen Wilson's character was very interesting as well. Now, I was disappointed in Gugu Mbatha-Raw's character, Ravana Renslayer, the judge, coming out very little, but hopefully she plays a bigger part later because she's a great actress. And I especially like the ending of the episode on how the big reveal on why they need Loki is because they're going after a variant of him. And the final action of that Loki taking out a squad of TVA agents without breaking a sweat, that was awesome. Now I can't wait to see the next episode, which is today, and this show definitely gets my must-see seal of approval. I give this episode an 8 out of 10. Alright, thanks for taking time out of your busy day and checking out this review. Remember to like the video and subscribe to our channel to keep up to date on our latest videos, and hit that notification button if you don't want to miss any. Also, make sure to follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. And if you like watching video games, check out our live streams on Twitch where we're streaming every day, and our other channel here on YouTube where we post the streams at a later time. I'm Charlie Cobra, and have a great day.